You're lying in bed, phone face down, mind racing. Just days ago, she was warm, engaged, curious. Now, distance, short replies, emotional fog. You replay every word, every pause, every unread message. And the worst part? You don't know what changed. That confusion? That's not accidental. This isn't random. It's psychology. Let me explain why. Confusion is powerful because it hijacks your attention. When things are clear, you think rationally. When things are confusing, you obsess. You stop sleeping. You stop focusing. You start filling in gaps with fear. You tell yourself, maybe I said something wrong. Maybe I wasn't enough. Maybe I should try harder. And just like that, your energy shifts. She hasn't raised her voice. She hasn't made a demand. Yet somehow, you're the one chasing clarity. You're the one over-investing. That's the first trap. Here's the truth. Confusion creates psychological imbalance. In human dynamics, the person who controls certainty controls power. When someone gives you mixed signals, warm one day, cold the next, your brain enters a loop. It's called intermittent reinforcement, the same mechanism behind gambling addiction. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but you keep playing. Why? Because uncertainty spikes dopamine. Your brain doesn't crave pleasure, it craves resolution, and confusion delays resolution. That's not love, that's control. Not always conscious, not always malicious, but deeply effective. She pulls back, slightly, not enough to leave, just enough to destabilize you. She replies slower, cancels plans last minute, stops initiating. Then, just as you start to detach, she comes back. A warm message, a late-night call, a sudden emotional opening. Your nervous system relaxes. You think, okay, we're good. But nothing is ever addressed. No clarity, no explanation, just enough reassurance to keep you hooked. This push-pull dynamic isn't emotional chaos, it's emotional leverage. Men are wired to fix problems. When something breaks, you repair it. When there's distance, you close it. When there's silence, you fill it. Confusion feels like a puzzle, and your instinct is to solve it. So you give more attention, more patience, more emotional access. Meanwhile, she gives less. That imbalance slowly flips the power dynamic. She becomes the prize, you become the pursuer. And the moment you're chasing clarity, you've already lost leverage. A man meets a woman who's emotionally expressive at first. She opens up fast, shares vulnerabilities, creates intimacy early. He relaxes, trusts it. Then, without warning, she pulls back. When he asks what's wrong, she says, "Nothing, I'm just tired." You're overthinking it. "I don't want to talk about it." That response is key because it invalidates his perception while refusing to clarify reality. He's left questioning himself. Was it real? Did he imagine it? Is he being needy? That mental fog keeps him emotionally dependent because clarity would set him free. Confusion benefits the person who's unsure of their power. Instead of stating needs directly, instead of risking rejection, they create ambiguity. Ambiguity keeps options open. It allows emotional control without accountability. If confronted, they can say, "I never said that. You misunderstood. I didn't mean it that way." Confusion gives plausible deniability and psychological dominance. The moment you stop asking, "Why is she doing this?" and start asking, "What is this doing to me?" everything changes. Because clarity isn't something you beg for, it's something you require. If someone consistently leaves you confused, anxious, uncertain, that's your answer. Healthy attraction feels grounding, not destabilizing. Desire doesn't require confusion to survive. When you stop chasing clarity, confusion loses its power. When you detach emotionally, the dynamic collapses. Because confusion only works on someone who's invested in decoding it. The strongest position isn't understanding her behavior, it's refusing to participate in it. Silence becomes your filter, distance becomes your boundary, and suddenly, she's the one wondering, she's the one confused. Psychology never lies. Remember this, Love can be emotional, attraction can be chemical, but confusion? Confusion is strategic. If someone truly values you, they don't leave you guessing where you stand. And if clarity costs you the connection, it was never secure to begin with. You don't need answers, you need standards. If this gave you clarity, hit like and subscribe. Train your mind, protect your focus, and never chase what isn't yours.